Hi, it's Larry again from XSZ Studios. As actors, sometimes we hear numbers being mentioned on set. What do I mean by numbers? Well, you hear DPs or maybe cam ops telling their assistants, hey, bring me a 35 or bring me a 50, bring me a 85. So what do these numbers mean? As actors, we are familiar with the term extreme wide shot, mid close up, extreme close up, so on and so forth. All these phrases describe shot sizes. So how does all these terms relate to these numbers? For example, if you were to hear anything that is mentioned like 16mm, 24mm or 35mm, we are talking about a shot size like this. You see how wide? You can see the actor, you can see myself, head down to my feet, and how wide this scene is. And that was the 24mm. As you have seen, my whole room is in the shot from edge to edge, and my person from head to toe is in the shot. That is an extreme wide shot. Of course, there are even wider lenses than that, but those are seldom used. Okay, but at times, the 24mm might also be too wide, and you will hear the DP or the cam ops ask for the 35mm. Now, the 35mm is kind of a favorite lens among cinematographers because it's a versatile lens. So what does the 35mm look like? Let's take a look. So this is the 35mm. As you can see, much of my room details can still be seen, but for my person, I'm now cropped off off my kneecap, somewhere around there. So this is also a wide shot. It is not that wide, but you can still see background details and such. Let's get to the next lens. So those were the 24 and the 35mm. Those two lenses are usually used for wide shots where the actors and the background are required to be captured in the shot. So now we come to mid shot, and this we are talking about the 50mm. What does the 50 looks like? Let's take a look. So as you can see, now much of the room has gone out of the frame, and for my person, you can see from my head right up to my waist, somewhere around there. This is the mid shot kind of a thing. Usually for two-person interacting, a dialogue perhaps, this is the kind of shot that will be taken on a 50mm. Let's get on to the next lens. The 50mm is usually associated with mid shots where you need actors to interact with each other. You need the audience focus to be on the actors and not too much of the background to be distracting what's going on in the play or in the drama. So that we are out of the wide and mid shot category. Now we come to the close-up. The next lens we are going to take a look at is the 75mm. Let's take a look. And this is the 75mm. As you can see, now less of my body can be seen. It's just from my head to slightly off my shoulders. This kind of shot is usually for close-ups where you need to see the actor's expression just at the head level. Now, let's see what other lenses we have. Apart from all these lenses, there are of course others more specialized lenses like the 16, 18mm, the 45mm, what else? The 90mm, the 105, 135. However, these are very specialized lenses for very specialized shots, not used generally, but depending on the creative direction or the vision of the director, these lenses may be used. So that's all I have for you today. Maybe let's end this video with what a 135 would look like, shall we?